Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're taking on something really unique. A linguistic adventure, you might say.
Definitely feels like one.
We're exploring just one word. Hela. Seems simple, right? But its origins, its meanings, well, they're surprisingly deep.
They really are. We're drawing from Dr. Machmuджона Kучкаров's Одам Тили theory.
Yeah, and this might be new for many of you, but honestly, it's packed with insights. It could genuinely change how you think about language itself. Our mission, basically, is to see how this single word, M-A-L, holds echoes of, well, fundamental human stuff. Like our first cry, the idea of owning something.
It's all about that connection, isn't it? Body, consciousness, the world.
Exactly. It's not just dry linguistics. Get ready for some real aha moment.
Yeah.
We're linking ancient sounds to today's ideas. Okay, let's unpack this.
Well, what's truly fascinating about Dr. Kучкаров's Одам Тили theory, right, is its core idea. Every letter, every sound, it's not just abstract.
Not just random symbol.
No, not at all. It's described as a trace of human consciousness. So each sound carries a kind of memory, like a physical imprint of how we interact with the world.
Wow. So language rooted in the body.
Precisely. It's incredibly embodied. Sound reflects actions, movements, maybe even basic feelings or senses.
That's a powerful idea. So how does this theory start to, break down a word like L? Where's the starting point?
We start right at the beginning, the letter M.
Okay.
Dr. Kучкаров suggests M is actually a visual symbol. Think of two human hands seen from the front. Palms towards you, maybe?
I can sort of see that shape. And the significance of hands, they're pretty basic to us.
Absolutely fundamental. In this theory, hands are huge. They're our first tools for interacting with, matter.
Grabbing, holding.
Exactly. Grabbing, holding, protecting, even creating. Dr. Kучкаров puts it like this. The first sound of human language is born not from the throat, but from the gesture of the hand.
Not the throat, but the hand. That's different.
It is. He says, consciousness awakens through movement and movement through hands. So M, the sound, the shape, it becomes this code, a phonosemantic code, he calls it.
Phonosemantic means sound and meaning are linked.
Directly linked to ownership through action. Getting your hands on something, taking action to possess it, that's M.
Okay, got it. Hands, action, grasping. That's M. So what about the A? What happens when we add the A sound?
Well, if M is the hands, then A takes us somewhere else. It takes us to one of the most primal human sounds.
Primal, like?
Like a newborn's first sound, that initial cry, the A or maybe O sound when we first arrive, enter the world.
Yeah, that first breath, that first noise.
It's our first vocal reaction to just being, to encountering space, time.
And A is the first letter in so many alphabets, isn't it? Latin, Arabic, Cyrillic, Hebrew.
Exactly. And Dr. Kучкаров argues that's no accident.
It can't be.
Its place at the start universally marks a beginning, a position in space, openness, the act of entering into being.
So it's about existence in a place.
Yes. Dr. Kучкаров says, the sound A is the first vocal act of encountering spatio-temporal reality. So A becomes the foundation, the place where words about location or core existence are built. It marks being here.
Interesting. So M is the hands acting, A is the space or moment of appearing. What about the third letter, L? How does L fit?
The Одам Тили theory sees L as representing the form of a leg.
A leg? Really?
Yeah, look at it. In Latin script, it's like a leg from the side, right? Foot and instep.
Huh. Never thought of it that way, but yeah.
And in Cyrillic, it's more like looking from the front, like two legs in a stance. Stability.
So it represents a foundation, support.
Exactly that. Semantically, L connects strongly to localization, think, location, and direction left, line, lay. Also support or position, like locus.
So it grounds the action.
Precisely. L is the sign of finding your place, of stability. It marks the spot where the action happens or finishes. It provides the grounding.
Okay, let me see if I've got this. M, hands, action, grasping. A space, appearing, existence. L place, position, stability. The result. You got it.
So putting MAL together, what's the big picture? What does MAO truly mean in this framework?
When you combine M, A, and L, you get ML.
Yeah.
And it embodies that fundamental act, taking possession.
Taking possession.
Yeah. Dr. Kучкаров puts it very directly. Mal is what a person sees with their hands in space and established as their own.
Sees with hands in space, made their own. Wow.
And we see this echo in languages. Like in Turkic languages, malum means my property.
Ah, direct link.
And mol often refers to a domestic animal, which, was probably the first thing a human really owned, subordinated. It's a clear line to possession and control.
So ML isn't just letters, it's like a blueprint, an embodied blueprint for ownership itself, linking the physical act to the abstract idea.
That's the core insight, yes. Yeah. It's quite profound.
It really is. Yeah. But then it gets even more complex, doesn't it? This word mal or mal, it has this duality. It can be sacred.
It does, yeah. It's a fascinating split. On one side, mal as an animal holds this powerful sacred image in many traditions.
Like what? Well, think of the Vedas. Gomada, the mother cow, she symbolizes life, generosity, eternity. Really central.
Okay.
Or, in the Quran, Surah Baqarah, the cow. It's the longest surah. Incredibly important.
Right.
And even today, Wall Street, that big bull statue, what does it stand for? Wealth, financial power, optimism.
True. So a powerful symbol of life, prosperity.
Across very different cultures, yes.
But then the theory flips it. It points to this really negative side, too. How does that happen? How does something sacred or primary become bad?
Well, the theory suggests it's about control. When that same animal, that mole, is near humans but disrupts things, when it's untamed, out of order.
When it doesn't fit our expectations.
Exactly. Its meaning shifts. Suddenly it's dirty, uncontrollable, maybe aggressive. It can even become an insult, right? You are like mole.
Like calling someone an animal, basically.
It highlights that very human need for order, for control. Something valued can become negative if it resists being controlled or owned properly.
That makes a lot of sense. And this negative side, does it show up in other languages, too, this connection to wrongness?
Oh, absolutely. Look at English. The prefix mal.
Mal, like malware.
Malware, malpractice, malnutrition. It consistently means something bad, wrong, defective.
Wow. So that ancient root for own thing also potentially branched into wrong thing.
The connection seems pretty strong, doesn't it? It suggests that link between control, ownership, and the concept of defectiveness or negativity.
And there's another connection.
Yeah.
You mentioned Russian, malenki.
Yes, malenki, meaning small or little. According to this theory, the interpretation is fascinating. It literally means not yet human.
Not yet human. How?
Like someone still crawling on all fours, like an animal. Still low to the ground. It directly links smallness or perhaps the developmental stage back to mal, the animal, the thing not yet fully upright or independent.
So like a pre-human stage linked to the animal aspect of mal. That's quite a thought.
It really is. And just a quick side note here on phonetics.
Yes, you hear mal and mal.
Right. They seem interchangeable sometimes. The Odam Tili theory suggests the A and O sounds are very close, phonetically variable. They both stem from that same primal origin.
That first baby cry we talked about.
Exactly. That first reaction to existence, just adapting slightly in different languages, but fundamentally linked.
Okay. This is all incredibly layered. But you said there was maybe the most surprising connection involving the word animal.
Yes, this one. Well, it's quite the revelation according to the theory. Let's break animal down.
Okay, we're ready.
So, ani. The theory traces this to Hebrew, meaning I or individual.
Ani means I.
And mal, as we've just spent all this time discussing, means that which can be owned. An animal, a thing, an object.
Wait, so animal means I plus owned thing, or individual plus domesticated object?
Conceptually, yes. That's the interpretation. It suggests a thinking animal, but still subject to instincts and control.
Mind blown. And
the theory points out how other bits fit, like the indefinite and in English, an apple, or na for location in Russian nusl, on the table. And I often signifies individuality, like individuum.
So putting it together.
An animal is essentially a mal something ownable, but with individuality, the ani ascribed to it. Yet it's still fundamentally tied to that concept of being possessible, containable.
So the word animal itself carries this ancient idea of human control over an individual entity.
That's the profound takeaway from the theory. It's like a linguistic fossil, preserving that very specific human perspective on other beings.
What a journey we've taken. From just 3 letters, M-A-L, we've uncovered this incredibly deep archetype.
It really shows how mal is so much more than a word.
Yeah, it's like an archetype of ownership built into our bodies, our first movements, our first sounds. Language is a fossil record of experience.
It truly is. And this archetype, it reflects something so fundamental, doesn't it? That human drive to say, this is mine?
That primal need for control, maybe, rooted in our first physical touch with the world.
Exactly. It's the linguistic trace of that moment of claiming something.
It brings us right back to Dr. Kutchkarov's statement, which feels even more powerful now. Mal is when a person first said, this is mine, This is me. This is my reality.
A powerful framing.
So here's something to think about as you go about your day. How does this ancient embodied idea of ownership, born from hands, space, place, how does it still echo? How does it shape our modern world, our ideas of property, identity, control, even online in the digital realm?
It's a deep question.
It really is. If you want to explore the Odam Tili theory more, you can find resources at www.odamtili.org. And also check out their YouTube channel, OTA Academia Odam Tili.
Lots to explore there.
Definitely. We hope this deep dive has given you, well, a completely new lens through which to see a simple word and maybe even language itself.